What's good, YouTube? It's the boy. You dig? We back for another video. Deja not here today, you feel me? But today, as you can see from the title, we getting cut by the best review barber in my city. You dig? So right now I need y'all to guess, how much does the best review barber in my city charge? Y'all guess down low in the comments. Alright y'all, so barber named Zay the barber. You may have heard of him, you may not, but he got bees. I need y'all to tell me if he got bees. Actually, we gonna know by the end of the day. Alright, so y'all gonna rock with me. We got a nice little spot over here, got everything for us, the lights, we got the camera, and then we gonna get to action. You dig? So we gonna get this to let's see, how much likes do you think we should get this one to? I'm gonna say a good 200. I'm gonna say a good 200, y'all. We need 200 likes. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So you know, Zay, he's a very interesting man. I got cut by him a couple times in the past, you know, and he's a good barber, but he's more than just a barber. He's more than that. I'm gonna let him tell it. He do a lot of things on the low. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's like hella shit.
After a while, bro, like cutting hair becomes like repetition
for
like,
sure.
More fun. We get high, cut some hair, we be having a good time.
I'm trying to hear some music.
Man, bro, I have the speakers, them things slap.
Let me hear some shit.
Gotcha.
Made me leave my barber because you know my barber. You know I ain't talked to Glass since he cut my. I ain't talked to Glass since, bro. Shit. That nigga had a different style to his cuz, bro. That nigga go, my barber too old. That nigga pushing like 40. I need a younger barber who know the style.
Yeah. Yeah, the older niggas be trying to
be on that old head shit.
They sure do.
They be on that your hairline looking hella old fashioned and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you need
like
that.
Nigga, why my shit? I was on the social media shit for Barber just started, so it was like, you know, not many people were putting out content like that.
Yeah. And
then I was, you know what I mean, doing that shit, and the videos were just so easy to like go viral too. Like, them videos would just start jumping, like doing 100,000 views, like 500,000.
And then motherfuckers wanted to know the sauce.
Yeah.
All the upcoming barbers. So how do you do this? That nigga made a school out of it. He was a smart nigga, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I knew I was going to do something because it was like, I knew too, like, bro, Instagram followers don't pay you shit, you know what I mean? You don't get no money for having followers, so it's like, you better make a product or sell to them or something.
Man. And you already said niggas got all the clientele, niggas got all the viewers watching. Nigga, they gonna buy something.
Yeah.
So
it's just like it's no different than like if a makeup artist had a bunch of like followers and subscribers.
Yeah. Cause really your followers type shit, they damn near wanna be you type shit. You don't wanna do they follow you for a reason,
like,
you feel me?
They like everybody, you know, does, you know what I mean, like they attract to who they like and shit.
Right.
And it's like for sure, like, man, I remember like getting so many DMs of barbers just like, bro, I wanna be like you one day. Like,
man.
And you never think that shit had ever happened in your life because it's like you remember being that same person. I remember being like that.
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
I remember I used to look up to like these guys like big barbers and shit.
Yeah.
And all these guys were on. I remember 360 Jeezy. 360 Jeezy was up there when I was first started.
Young niggas. I used to watch this shit with the waves. Did the barbershop help you out at all? Like with like a
Yeah, I think,
platform
like,
type shit?
I think just having like a group of people that was hella cool. You know, it's like our shop was always hella cool. Like we was always hella chill.
Right, hella chill.
Everybody wasn't like, nobody was hating on nobody.
Right. And people wanted to be in that motherfucker, I feel
Yeah,
like.
shit was like, that shit was, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That
Like
shit
when it was in its
comfortable.
prime, bro, like I feel like it was damn near like a place to be, like
Right.
a place to hang out at. shit.
Exactly. Nigga, you could pull up that motherfucker just comfortable. Chilling.
Everybody be like smoking outside in the back
Right.
or some shit. Like,
The rich. That shit went crazy. That nigga made a platform for himself. That shit hard. We doing the same thing with our little YouTube shit.
hell yeah.
You be getting paid from YouTube?
I got a couple of checks from YouTube, but it wasn't like nothing crazy because it's like I feel like the barber industry doesn't like. I mean, I know some people probably get paid off of it, but it's not like crazy numbers. It's not like I feel like another industry where they have like 100 million views type shit. I feel like you gotta like be in a niche. That's what made me want to sell courses because I was like I could monetize my audience better and
Right.
make more money per
Make
viewer
more money, right.
if I sold my own shit.
Man, you can make your own ads, hella shit. You could do hella shit with that. You made your business, you feel me?
Yeah.
From the ground, out of the air, out of the blue. That's the cleanest shit. We trying to do that right now. Making business cards and hella shit.
It's like it's just about like staying dedicated for a long ass period of time.
Yeah.
None of
Man.
that shit happened
Cause you
overnight.
stayed down, nigga.
Like I stayed down for like
You
9
stayed
years.
down, man. From the jump.
Most people would have quit when I was like in year 5.
Year 5.
I mean,
Year 5.
like, and I wasn't shit in year 5, bro. I was still broke.
Right. You put this shit together. Got it out the
I
mud.
remember all my homies would tell me like they'll be like seeing shit like they always get like they would be telling people like, bro, that nigga was doing that shit since before we even was playing freshman basketball. Like
Cutting everybody.
for real. And it's like shit didn't happen overnight. I remember niggas wasn't trying to get cut from me.
Right.
I remember niggas was too scared to get cut from me. It was like, nah, I'm not gonna let you cut me.
You ain't touching my shit.
That's what drove me though the whole time though. I'm not gonna lie. Cause niggas would be like he ain't gonna be a good barber. So I used to drive me, bro. I used to drive me like every day.
Make a name for yourself, and you did that for sure. That's crazy to have people looking up to you, you feel me?
Yeah.
That shit hard.
They can get their licensing and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I remember they had that shit in SAC. What's SAC? The barbershop was literally called Barber College or something like that. And it would just have hella young niggas in there cutting that, you feel me? Wasn't hella raw, but
Yeah.
they was trying to do their thing.
That's crazy though. Like I just remember those days though. Like I remember just being on that. Like I used to cut hair for $3 a cut. You know what I mean? Like I used to be like free one time. Like
Yeah.
I just know how many repetitions it took to get where I'm at now. And that shit bro was a long time.
Shit is, you gotta trust the process.
Yeah. Even if you don't trust the process, trust the process. It's really just like keep going. Like don't even like don't stop. Just
For
keep going.
anybody, I feel like people be getting like, you faced hella adversity.
Bro, I face like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, just the fact that like, where you know when you're like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, like, and you want to do something, like, you know all your homeboys and like, if they don't see you nice and shit like that, they're doing like, tell you like they gonna like, bro, like they gonna roast you. They gonna like try to like tear you down and shit like that. But like I just kept saying was like, bro, like, and I feel like the best revenge is success. You know what I mean? Like
very true.
Like they ain't like. That's where all the results come from. Is that result of success? Like if you believe in yourself, just do it. Get the job done, and then when you reap the reward when you get successful.
Man, now everybody looking back at it like, damn.
And I mean, it's like it's damn near like the most excruciating, uncomfortable thing to put yourself through is probably where all the results are at.
It's okay to be uncomfortable.
Like if you want to be like, you know, normal and like just like do normal shit and not really face nothing, you only get normal results.
Right.
But if you want extraordinary results, you're gonna have to go through some extraordinary shit.
Push yourself to be great. That's all niggas ever wanted to be. Especially doing something you love.
Yeah, and it's like, I look back at it too, like I had to learn too, like, okay, I was playing basketball in high school, right? But like, was I really applying the principles, like not really, like I wasn't really practicing that hard. I didn't really give a fuck like that. Like
really watching the greats, like, really reading and watching.
I wasn't really doing a whole bunch of shit with sports. But then when I became a barber, like I started to really understand like all the things I had to put in the work for.
Right.
Like I understood like, okay, well, if you don't have nobody coming to you, then you got to start like getting clients to like, you know what I mean? Like how do you do that? Well, I remember like I used to just cut the homies for free, and I would like hope that like somebody would see like my cut was ever nice and want to get cut too. And that was just like something as simple as that, bro. There was nothing else to it. Like
that's just gonna get you some clientele.
That's just what's gonna happen right now. And I wasn't even I wasn't even getting too many like people coming to me. It was maybe 5 people I cut a week or something. And it was like, you didn't really like have more than that. And then it started being the guys at CalFit, cause I used to go hoop at CalFit all the time, and they used to tell everybody I used to cut hair.
You used to cut hella people there?
I used to cut hella people from CalFit.
Yeah.
Hella people from other like basketball teams, cause we used to all play basketball.
Right. Just being outside.
Yeah, bro, I was
That's what I love, that entrepreneur shit.
Bro, you gotta be active, bro. You gotta get to know people, bro. Like, if you're not a sociable person, bro, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta be the face of your business type shit.
You gotta always push yourself, like, promote yourself in some way or fashion, bro.
And it's not all about the social media and shit.
And it was like,
outside.
I mean, it's just no different than if you had 3, like, just like when I was starting to cut your homeboys too, like, that was just like, you know what I mean, because of the fact that, you know, relative, like, it was relative close to you.
Man.
But it's like, that's how branding and what's called works. Like, it starts off with one person and it gets spread off to another person.
Because they was probably saying the same shit. Oh, I don't know about this nigga, you feel me?
And then they
he
started
can't
realizing,
cut me. He come to shop with me. Damn, this nigga got barred up. I need a cut. Now you got 3, 4 niggas waiting on you. Everybody getting cut. That shit hard.
And I feel like even too, like, I went to a stage of like where like you start cutting everybody and now you have everybody and everybody wants to come to you. Then you want to like grow. And like even that process is tough because it's like you got, you know, like how many times like I used to just hear from people like, man, like you want to charge all this, bro, like fuck all that, like, you know what I mean, hating on me for charging more or whatever, like, I had to, you know what I mean, go through that, like, and it was just like, I just stayed consistent, stayed down, I didn't even like worry about it, I just kept going, and like, shoot, sometimes that's all it takes for growth, just to put your head down.
Nah, nobody tell you different type shit. That's crazy. How, like, what was the step? Because the people that really fucked with you probably just, you feel me, kept fucking with you, or was it a new clientele, new demographic?
It was just so, like, it was just so steady and long. Like, it was 9 years of just the same shit. Like, I couldn't tell you something came fast. Like, I don't know what came fast. It was something every day.
Right.
Like, it was just like, consistent like growth. Just kept growing, but like it was never like a fast process. Like everything was just
Being wise.
And I was going hard too. Like I think at the same time, like you gotta go hard. Cause there are barbers who've been cutting hair for 20 years who ain't, been nowhere.
Still on the same shit.
And it's like, okay, well, the only way you're gonna like get results faster than them like that is if you study the game, but then at the same time just outwork them.
Cause I literally remember you would say like, you feel me? You're booked up, you're cutting all day. Clientele not a problem, but it's like we need more. You feel me?
Yeah.
More type shit, like.
And I think it just comes down to raising your work. Like,
oh yeah.
I think it's like an actor, right? Like an actor starts off with just doing the craft, but then one day they might become the highest paid actor.
Man.
And it's like the same thing with a barber. Like they're master of their craft. Like one day they want to become the highest paid barber or whatever. Like,
sure.
Like why should I settle? And again, that just comes from like me just being like malicious about what I want.
That's the heart of a woman.
Like you're not gonna get nowhere being like passive.
I was just talking to somebody about today. They said when in real business they like when you aggressive.
Yeah, like
they like when you aggressive.
Like I was like, with real estate calls, it's like the same thing. Like if you're gonna talk to somebody, like why would you talk with them with the passive approach? Like you're trying to get somewhere with that person, and you're confident in knowing that what you're about to present to them is going to be beneficial to their to the.
Right, they gotta feel it.
You not only do you gotta like believe in your own shit, like you gotta like deliver it that way.
Definitely, and they have to feel it, make them feel it. Yeah. And that's really
whatever
cool.
Your pitch is, you gotta come in with confidence.
Super confidence, like. I remember they would tell me before I even sold any houses, nigga, you look like you sold 100 houses.
It's all in the confidence in it.
Alright. That's dumbass, man.
That's the power of what saves time. Like there's like the story of like a kid who was and Think and Go Rich. He was selling insurance, and he like out of everybody he was just like a little kid, like 10 things like 10 years old or whatever. And out of all the groups he came back and sold the most insurance.
Damn.
And they was like, how could this kid? Maybe he just got lucky on his first try. And he's like, no, I just did the fucking work. And I didn't like, I just did the work. It does take a genius to do the work.
Right.
Just I did it, I came back with the results. And the story of it is just like, you don't have to be a genius to do any of this shit. It's not rocket science. None of this shit is hard. It's just, are you gonna be malicious and you're gonna fucking do the work?
Have that drive.
Yeah.
That's really what it takes. Put in that real work. You gotta wanna be the best at whatever you do. And I felt like he really wanted to be the best barber.
Yeah. You gotta like.
He wanted to be the best.
You gotta have this like sense of like desire to be great.
The best barber in my city. That real deal.
Yeah, delete the other videos. This is the one.
That real deal. No cap.
Right there. That's good.
You dig? No cap. Told you. Best review barber in my city. That's 5 stars. Nigga playing no games, my nigga Zay. Nigga Zay right here, you feel me? I'ma drop his Instagram handle down below. Also, whoever gets the how much the price gonna be, whoever gets the right, they gonna get a shout out in the next video. This price was $150. $150. No cap. But before you get hella mad, and he teach you step by step how to get to being the barber you really want to be. Clientele, how to get your clientele up, how to get your money up, and how to get your fans, you feel me? So y'all gotta check out his school,
Yes, sir.
Zay the Barber Academy. His link finna be below. Make sure y'all check that out. Young barbers trying to get in the game. I need this video to get to, I need 400 likes. 400. I know I said 200 before, but now I need 4. Cause you see the freshest of the fresh cut. And my man Zay the Barber.
Yes, sir.
Alright, y'all. This Frank and
All right, y'all,
Dave.
have a good one.
Peace.